Alright, so we are back. Unfortunately, my computer ended up running into some issues that we have to get fixed, so I can't do my regular videos. However, I was able to get this working, so we're going to do a Super Mario Odyssey randomizer. Now for this, we're going to be randomizing a bunch of things, but we're going to try and keep the main stuff simple. We're keeping the kingdom order the same. We're keeping all of the story progression stuff the same. We're just going to be randomizing everything else. Paintings, entrances and exits. We have locked captures, locked abilities. We're going to be getting moons that'll help us unlock certain things. And we're going to try and beat the game as fast as humanly possible with this. Now, I'm keeping my movement and the difficulty set to casual because it's been forever since I've played this, and I've gone through. I tested it a couple times, and yeah, my movement's not up to par. But we're just gonna run through this and have some fun, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it, share it. This is now open to the public. And it even has like a tracker and everything on it too, which is pretty sick. So I like that a lot because it will keep track of everything for me except entrances and exits, which I'll have to keep track manually, but that's not a big deal. And then we're just gonna go with this. Alright. Up throw. And crouch. Oh, that's not. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, I start with Paragoomba though, which is nice. And the big chain chomp. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. But I start with Paragoomba, so we can pretty much unlock World Peace in this kingdom instantly, and unlock this Moon Rock here. Now, I don't have anything. Like, I can't long jump, I can't backflip. The only thing I can do is walk around and crouch. All the moons, which you can see in the tracker there, have like their icons, which are their purple icons. And they made all the moon models like that too, which is nice. So you know which moons you're getting. It's not a guessing game. And then the other cool thing about this is actually with Talkatoo, he'll give you the 3 random moons for the kingdom that you're in, which is nice. But he only gives you the moon names, so you got to be really careful as to what you can do with that information. Yeah, nothing crazy going on right now. We're just gonna unlock Moon Cube, and then this will give us a bunch of free moons that we can get in the kingdom, so we don't have to go very far. Now, with the kingdom orders being the same, Cascade is the next kingdom that I can get to, but unfortunately I don't have regular Chain Chomp, I just have big Chain Chomp. So even if we get to Cascade, I won't be able to do a whole lot in Cascade because that's first story moon's going to be locked. So we're going to be running around trying to find regular Chain Chomp for a good portion of the game. But there might even be a chance that we don't even need Cascade at all, and we might just end up getting, the requirements for Cascade and leaving instantly. So that'll be fun. The big ones that we have to look out for though is that there's not a lot of Lost and there's not a lot of Ruined moons. Those are the 2 hardest moons to get right now in this randomizer. So it'll be pretty interesting to see, because we can get locked behind those 2 types of moons for quite some time. Sweet, new paintings. Now I did make sure that the paintings were randomized, but I also locked a lot of paintings behind these moons here. So we opened up Sand Kingdom to Seaside, which is going to be sweet, because I believe that is the lower painting. So if we end up finding Sand Kingdom, we can go to Seaside pretty easily. Now I did specify I did like test runs of this randomizer just to make sure it was working properly. And one of the biggest issues with that was at least one kingdom I noticed is very difficult to find. And unfortunately for me, one of my last ones was Seaside was incredibly hard to get. So, nice. Sand Moon, let's go. Now, I just want to get all the easy moons right now. We got one more easy moon that's out here in the clouds, and then I can do this timer challenge, and we'll see what we get from there. Sand will probably be the easiest thing to get, just because there's so many sand moons in this game. Sand and Metro are... Oh my god, we're just unlocking so many paintings. But Sand and Metro have like two of the largest ones, so... Oh, nice, we can get to Metro Kingdom instantly. Metro Kingdom is kind of interesting. So this is going to be movement. We get ground pound? Dang. This, we're getting a lot here. I'm starting to get a little worried that because we're getting so much good stuff, like we'll have unlocks and we'll be able to find places, but my worry is that that's all we're going to be able to do is just find places. Whoops. Do that. So, ooh, this can get troublesome, especially without captures. Now, the Mushroom Kingdom Star is how we get more captures in this game. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. Another painting. Oh no. Metro to Sand. Okay. So we can get the Sand painting moon right away too. Man, we can go places. I'm just very worried. We're not gonna be able to find really anything else. Alright, come on, get scared away. Thank you. Yeah, let's go get this one. Capture, okay, I'm about that. What did we get? Regular Chain Chomp. Okay, so at least the first half of Cascade will be open to us. Oh, I don't have Ground Pound Jump. I'm dumb. I just have Ground Pound. I'm so used to being able to jump afterwards. Now, I did take out moons from the purple shop, but all the shops will have the generic one moon for sale. That moon is also randomized. So let's see what we get for 100 coins here. Snow. Now, I'm going to leave that there, just in case we can't find enough snow moons, because then we can just come back here, easily pick it up, call it a day. Now, we're going to get this moon here. See what it is. Luncheon. Cool. Now, noteworthy, I don't have Frog, so I can't complete Top Hat Tower. Which it can be kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We're going to go all the way up here. I may be able to get this bunny. We'll see. I definitely don't have the Cappy. I don't think we'll be able to recognize this, where this bunny is. There it goes. Cool. Okay, Bowser's is nice. We'll do that. Now I'm thinking... Is he not going to say it's over here? Did I ruin it by going a little too far? Do I have to redo that whole thing? I thought I could get multiple... Oh, yeah, because I skipped over this. Oh, that's so annoying. I thought I tagged it. It's tedious. This is one of the very few moons in the game where you have to go on this stupid quest of back and forth before you're able to actually ground pound the place you need. That's why I don't like the dog as much either. Dog's a very, very nice character to have, but my God, come on, there we go. What do we get? Gushin, and we do have access to Seaside. That's not bad at all. I'm not gonna complain about that. We have 2 snow moons that we can get easily, so I'm gonna leave them there for now. We have a wooded moon up top there, and Cap moon up there. Now, Cap and Moon Kingdom moons, they only give you 100 coins each, so sometimes it's good to pick those up if you need the money, because we can buy moons from shops, and we can also buy hints for like 1,000 to 1,500 coins. But for right now, this should get me to Cascade, and we're gonna go and get at least the first story moon there, and see what the moon requirements are for Cascade. They can be extremely low, or they can be very high. It is completely random. So we're gonna see what we get here. I'm hoping for a middle amount. I don't want too low, but I also don't want too high. So like 5 to 10 range is pretty okay. 10. Okay, I'm a little happy about that, because we still have to meet the 124 moon requirement. So you don't want, like, certain kingdoms, if they have too low of a moon requirement, that just means that it's going to get displaced to other areas, and that's not cool. But we're gonna have so many paintings open. Holy jeez. Which one's this one? Lake to Snow. Man, we're gonna be able to go to every kingdom, I feel. I just don't have like really anything to do in either of those kingdoms, because I just don't have movement or captures. So this will be interesting. Now the thing is the rest of this is essentially locked behind Madame Brutal here. So I can only get, I think, like 1 or 2 moons at most here. I'm pretty sure it's just the one, though, because even Captain Toad doesn't spawn yet. So we're gonna go, hopefully it's a capture. But we got the one over here. And then I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of the checkpoints, so that when we come back, we can just get up to the top easily and to wherever we need to go. But this one should still be here. You bastard. Threw that a little too early. Capture. Oh, if you give me Brutal Chain Chomp right now, I'll be so happy. It's Cactus. That's a free moon in sand, I guess. Nothing wrong about that. Okay, so we're gonna hit this. Nothing over there. And then we can go up here for another moon. Hit that. And then I think that's pretty much all I can do in Cascade at the moment, unless this turns out to be Brutal Chain Chomp, and then I'll just immediately get World Peace, but I've never been that lucky yet. Dark Side, so it's movement. Backflip. That's good, because that's at least allows us to get to higher areas. So we might be able to do some things a little bit easier now. Because this game is built for you to be able to use movement, so taking movement away is not always nice. Can't do as much. But we're going to hit Metro Kingdom and see what the moon requirements for Metro are. And see if any of the skyboxes are lagging the game out. I find that Metro lags out the most with the random skyboxes. So we're going to see what happens. Well, it's not too bad. It's normal. Metro just being normal. I like it. free wooded moon, and we have 17 moons in Metro. I think it said this one was unlocked as well, so we're gonna check this painting real quick. I just want to know the moon requirements, just so I have an idea of what to expect. And this, oh, this gives us access to sand. Heck yes, let's go. Sand is gonna be my best friend. Big open map, a lot of checks, a lot of places to look. And we haven't even tried any other loading zones other than paintings. So we're gonna get pretty far, at least in the beginning part. But we're gonna have to start checking loading zones at some point. But for now, I think I'm just gonna stay on this. We're finding a lot of Metro moons, which is pretty nice. I don't typically find those this fast. So I'm happy about that, but I'm gonna be happier if we find more, if we start finding lost and ruined moons, because those ones are the really hard ones to get. Seeds grow nice and quick. If I can get it in the pot, they grow nice and quick. So let's go down here. Now I can't do any of the stuff up there. Toad hasn't spawned yet, so I can't do music toad. Ooh, lake, nice. I do like that. But let's go up here. I think I just want to hit a bunch of checkpoints and get some free, easy story moons. But I do have to be careful with the story moons that I do, because if I go and do the brutal fight that's on top of the pyramid, we can't right now because we just don't have a way to get to the top of the pyramid without Bullet Bill. But if I end up doing that fight, I will lock myself out of certain moons. Not fun. And then I'll have to get like world peace essentially to get that back. So that's a seaside moon over there. I don't mind that. Come on. You bastard. Get over here. Come on. Perfect. Okay. So we got seaside over there. I can't get to it without at least long jump or bullet bill. So nothing we can do there, but we can get this checkpoint and climb the tower. It's probably our best bet. Bro. Thank you. Now the thing is I left the purple coins pretty much. We don't have to get any purple coins for any reason. Outfits, Mario has outfits on all the time. Another Metro Moon. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Mario has access to all the outfits at the entire time, so we don't have to worry too much about like getting enough coins to get the painting or costume areas. Like costume rooms are always unlocked, and the free moons that you get for wearing certain costumes, especially the ones in Lake Kingdom, like you don't have to go and change those 100 times. You just always have access to them, which is lovely, because that is the one thing I think is pretty much hated across the board. Oops, I thought I was able to make that jump. Is this moon? Oh, Ruined Kingdom. Interesting. Oh yeah, they don't have a sprite for Ruined Kingdom there. That makes sense. So we can get this. I can get pretty much everything up to the pyramid getting unlocked, and then we can go around and get a bunch of other stuff. But so we don't have to worry about changing outfits. We don't have to worry about anything. The only thing we have to really worry about is Sphinx questions have all been changed. They are not the same questions. So whoever ended up doing this put a bunch of like general knowledge questions, I think mainly about the game and the community surrounding the game. So we'll see how much I have to like just guess, because there's certain things that I definitely do not know. Slowest moving platform ever. But okay. This one's always fun to get. Are we gonna die or are we gonna live? We're gonna live. And we want this one. Okay, so this will be our second seaside moon, which we still don't know what the full requirements are for seaside, but I believe we have the painting from here to seaside, so we can go check that out. It's another big kingdom, so it's probably going to be like a bigger requirement. I'm hoping it's probably around the same as Metro, if not a little bit less. I wouldn't mind. In the same like ballpark of like 15 to 17 range. So Snow Kingdom on the top there. So it's probably going to be a snow... I'm pretty sure that'll be a triple. Can't remember if I still have triples randomized. I did mess with that setting a while back, where you could pull... When I first downloaded this, I messed with the setting where you could pull triple moons from anything, and it was randomized with the whole pool. I thought that was a neat idea, but it definitely felt like the bosses were something you wanted to avoid at that point, because there's just no reason to go to a boss without there being like a guaranteed triple. Other than unlocking world peace, but it just didn't feel nice. I don't know, I didn't like it as much. Lost? I'll take it. I love me some Lost Moons. And then I'll actually go for herding sheep because I made the requirement one sheep only. I'm not doing this forever. Ooh, I had you pointing in the wrong direction. Can you just stop that? Go back this way. Get sent. Is he gonna end up hitting it? Okay. Get him in there. Get a Metro Moon. Man, we're finding way too many Metro Moons. I like that because the requirement's so high, but it makes me worried about where the other moons are in the game, because we haven't even seen a single Cascade Moon. I need 10 of them to leave. So, we'll open up Sphinx here, and we'll see what some of the questions are. Answer today's horsel. I don't know, Jaxie? No? Yeah, I think a lot of this knowledge comes from like reading the pamphlets, which I haven't done in forever. So we're just gonna play a guessing game called, which one is it? Is it gonna be horse? It is, okay. I feel dumb. I feel like that was intentional with the name Horsel. It's gonna be all of the above. They're not gonna pick favorites. Come on, you think these guys are gonna pick favorites? Which capture can you extend? You can extend Yoshi's tongue. Yeah, okay. What is the average temperature? It's gonna be 93. It's always just gonna be the highest. It's a stupid volcano. Like, I feel like they should have added like 104 to that just to make it like at least a little tough. 63. No, it's 61. Okay. I know it's an odd number, so I just can never remember which one it is. And then I think we're gonna go in here, get the moon underneath the ruins. Sand? Okay, I'll take a sand moon. Wait, the weird thing is the sand is at 12, so that sketches me out a little bit. It makes me think certain, probably snow or seaside, it might be a bit high, but we might get really unlucky and have to get like a bunch of lost moons. Which I would not appreciate. Let's check seaside requirements right now while we're here. Oh. Okay, so snow's not bad. 9 seaside? Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, there's Rowan Moon guaranteed right there. I like that. What's in the shop? Lake. Okay, that's not too bad at all. Let's get notes. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Alright, this time I'm gonna get notes, but I'm gonna try not touching the joystick, because apparently I was fingering it a little too much. Cool. Wooded. I'll take that. It's gonna be fun getting all these moons at the start, and then we're gonna get super screwed later. I do like having Gushin though, because that means I can actually do like, I think this will straight up give me world peace here, because I can do all of this kingdom with just straight Gushin. So I don't hate that. I might actually just do that, just unlock world peace. Can this make it? No, not fully. Like, it can make it, I just didn't refresh it up at the top there, because the moon's gone. So we're just gonna go get a bunch of stuff right now. Oh, it's right there. Cool. So we got Metro. Come on, go faster. Why is it lagging all of a sudden? What the heck? Wonder what it was trying to load.